So I've sent it to you. You can forward it to her.
Okay, great. Farah, how do you feel about on your lap? Is that going to become a distraction?
If the book is on my lap?
And then you can reach for it if you want to reference it.
I mean, if it's on my lap, it's fine. Whatever you suggest is fine for me. If it's too much on my lap, then we can move it somewhere else. We can leave it on the table. I don't know. We can
I
just.
think it's okay to have it on your lap.
Okay. Is my necklace too much? Do I look overdressed?
Not at all. You look great.
Okay, good.
And I know that it's 1,000,000 degrees, but
I know, it is
You
so
look
hot.
great.
And this room has no AC. It has these 2 fans, so anyway, it's fine. It's good.
Okay, cool. So, Phil, whenever you're ready, let's just start so we can get rolling a little bit.
Okay. So I've sent you more grabs.
It looks great. Everything looks really beautiful. Hey, is there a way also, you see that there's a little candle next to the lamp?
Yeah.
Can we take that off totally, or does it have to stay there?
No, it's fine.
Thank you. Perfect.
Are we looking with the link? We're back up with the link? Okay, I think we're back up with the link, so let me just quickly forward it to you guys so we can start.
Cool. And is there a second camera running?
Yes, we do have one, but let's roll with the white. I'll send you guys the frame for the.
Don't worry at all. As long I trust you, Phil. If it's rolling, we got this. Don't worry.
Yeah. So I've sent you guys.
Don't worry about sending millions of screen grabs.
Thank you. I've sent you guys the link, so just check it out.
Amazing. You guys it's truly so nice of you to be doing this, and Farah, you're a good sport to do it in 30 degrees, so let's get rolling and have fun.
And in 10 days.
Do you think maybe we need something? Do you think we need something in the this center section, maybe with the animal thing as you're opening the link? Maybe something like this. Is it an overkill? Check on your link. I think the YouTube link that we sent.
The link isn't really working. What's that little thing that you put on there? Like a little bowl?
So it's
It's a bull head, or something like that. It's a bust of a
Okay, so
bull.
maybe let's put that a little closer to the lamp. Let's put that closer to the lamp.
the link is working. On my end, it's working.
Okay, let me check again.
I've sent it to you in the direct message, the new link.
Oh,
You have to use the new link.
She wants it closer to the lamp,
I will.
not in the middle.
oh, okay.
Really?
Okay. Hold on, let me just put in my email. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Do we need it? Do we need it?
I just wanted to add a bit of character right there,
Yeah.
so it's not so empty. So let's check the link and then we can start.
Catherine, do you think we can avoid the bull? I think we need to
Avoid the bull.
Any sculptures.
Avoid the bull?
Yeah, avoid any sculptures, any ceramic art.
Sure.
Licensing.
Yeah, do you want to tell Phil?
Yeah, Phil, can we please lose the bull just to avoid any copyright issue? Thank you so
Bull
much.
gone.
Lose the bull.
Amazing, but it's part of my job, sorry.
Yeah, it's so boring that we have to have it look like this, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
shame
Farah,
to-
you look great. I'm seeing the live stream link now. It looks really good.
Okay, good.
So where would you like her to stare when she's answering the questions? So we can start rolling.
She she could look, maybe if you can sit slightly to the left or the right of the camera, and then she can look at you.
This way?
So that's her looking at me now. Or do you want her to look here? Where she's looking now?
Or this way?
No, not here. My hand.
This way?
This, yeah. So there, yeah. No, just yeah.
I think that's good where she's looking now.
Perfect.
Is that comfortable for you, Farah?
Yeah, so that's where I look when I'm answering.
Okay, great. Great.
Is the mic on? This
I
mic?
think yeah.
It's on,
The sound is
okay.
on. I think I'll just place the laptop here so that you're not distracted. We can start, guys.
You can put the book underneath the laptop. That book, just for height. Okay, am I looking at you? Is that a good? Is that good?
Yep.
Is that
All right,
good?
we're ready to start, guys.
And can you hear me, Farah?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, great. Don't worry about, for this, don't worry about us hearing you. Like, just talk as if you and Phil are talking because the microphone will pick up your sound.
Okay.
So don't worry about me here on Zoom, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna have to play like a little mental gymnastics to just, we're doing a lot of playing pretend.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready to go, Phil?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for you to say rolling or sound speed.
All right. Switching off the fans. Roll sound. Sound speeding. All right. Camera rolling. And action.
Okay, Farah, thank you so much for doing this. Just so you know, just remember, obviously we're talking through Zoom and we're, you know, on on different continents. There's very, like, we want this to feel low pressure, so if you want to say something
Recording
again,
in progress.
or if you want to repeat yourself, whatever, just say, hold on, let me try again. Like,
Okay.
there's no pressure, we can just do it again.
Okay, thanks.
So to start, I would just love for you to just introduce yourself and just say who you are and what you do, and where you live.
Okay. I'm Farah Ahmed. I'm the editor of Period Matters. I was born in Kenya and I grew up in Nairobi. And 10 years ago, I moved to London. My background is in law. I'm also a fiction writer. I write essays. And I've been working in the area of menstrual health since 2011, or maybe even earlier than that. I have a charity called Panties with Purpose, which is based in Kenya. And we do reproductive health workshops for girls in schools. And we also provide them with underwear and pads to see them through their menstrual cycle. And in 2022, my book, Period Matters, was published by Pan Macmillan in India, and it has over 50 different perspectives on menstruation.
Amazing. Okay, cool. I'm going to have you just say that again, and we're going to do it 2 more times. So we'll just run through it a few times. Just
So it's
sometimes I'll make you say things a few times just so we have options in the edit.
yeah.
For this one, would you just say this one will keep a little bit. This one just do basically the same thing that you just did. Let's introduce yourself again. Tell us who you are, where you live, and what you do.
I'm Farah Ahmed. I'm the editor of Period Matters. My background is in law. I'm a human rights lawyer. I was born in Nairobi, where I've spent most of my life. I've moved to the UK about 10 years ago. I have an interest in menstrual health, and I've been working in this area since 2011, or maybe even earlier than that. My sisters and I have a charity called Panties with Purpose, and we we introduce menstrual health workshops in schools, where we provide girls with underwear and pads to help them through their menstrual cycle. In 2022, my book Period Matters was published by Pan Macmillan, and it has over 50 different perspectives on menstruation.
Amazing. So cool. Okay, let's do it just one more time and we'll do this one just a little bit shorter.
Okay.
So I would just, maybe you could just say, I'm Farah, I'm the author of Period Matters, and I'm the co-founder of Panties with Purpose.
Okay, perfect.
Or you could just say, I'm Farah, I'm the editor of Period Matters, and I've been working in menstrual health since 2011.
Okay, perfect.
Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm Farah, I'm the editor of Period Matters, which was published in 2022, and we have sorry, I forgot what you told me, I went blank.
Oh, don't worry. So yeah, let's say.
So it was my name,
I'm the
editor.
of, Period Matters, and I'm the co-founder with my sisters of a charity organization called Panties with Purpose.
Okay, got it. I'm Farah, I'm the editor of Period Matters, and I'm the co-founder with my sisters of Panties with Purpose, which works in menstrual health. Sorry, can we do that again?
Go ahead, do it
Okay.
again.
Hi, I'm Farah, I'm the editor of Period Matters, and I'm also the co-founder of Panties with Purpose, which works in the area of menstrual health.
Amazing, that was perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so tell us about Period Matters. What is it? How did you get the inspiration to put the collection of works together? Tell us about the book.
So the book, okay, let me start with the inspiration for the book. How far should I go back? Like, do you want a short answer or a long answer?
Probably both. So could we do short first and then we could do long?
Okay, let's do the short one first. The inspiration for the book came when I was traveling through South Asia. And because of my interest in menstrual health, I was particularly interested in seeing how women in that region cope with menstruation. Two incidents happened which moved me to think about menstruation in that area more deeply. One was when I was entering a temple. I was stopped by a male guard and asked if I was menstruating. And the second, when I was in a supermarket and buying menstrual pads, a male attendant ran out of somewhere and gave me a brown paper bag and said that I should wrap the pads in it before taking it to the counter. This made me realize that there's still so much stigma and taboo around menstruation. And I thought that it would be interesting to have a book which moved away from the conventional way of telling stories to a more deeper, authentic, honest way. And so I thought, who would be the best people to tell me about their stories? Which writers and which artists? And how would be the best way to go about it? And I thought that the best way to do this would be to put the storyteller at the center of the narrative and not give them a brief or a format. So give them complete creative liberty in the way that they wish to tell about their experiences. And the result was Period Matters. So it's the storyteller using whichever genre format that they felt best in which to convey either their imaginative experience or their real experience.
Wow, that's so beautiful. I didn't know that those two experiences were what had inspired you to think about it this way. So could you tell us, what exactly is in the book?
So the book covers a range of perspectives. It has interviews, it has essays, it has short fiction, poetry, and it looks at menstruation from an intersectional perspective. For instance, I interviewed a street cleaner in Lahore. I interviewed factory workers in Bangladesh. I interviewed a woman who was homeless. I interviewed women in prison. And also there are perspectives from politicians, from artists, from entrepreneurs working in the area of biodegradable pads. There's an essay on digital period tracking apps. So it has a whole range of perspectives, from those voices which are never part of the mainstream discussion of menstruation to those voices which always get heard. So of course no book can do justice to the variety of voices, but it was my aim to try and show that there's no one normative way of experiencing menstruation. And I was also conscious that it was important to have male perspectives. So there's a male fiction writer, there's a male artist. Of course, their experiences imaginative, but I felt it was important to have a balance, but not allow them to dominate the discussion. So what we have is a range of different perspectives, artistic, academic, fictional, interviews, just a very diverse range of perspectives depending on the storyteller's socioeconomic background, their occupation, their very personal experience.
Beautiful. So I think what I would love is if you could I'm just thinking about how we want to make sure that people understand what the book is. So if you could tell us again just what's inside the book, right? And maybe just a little less detail. So just sort of say maybe 2 or 3 sentences that say, Period Matters is a collection of works from all different kinds of intersectional voices, artists,
Okay.
and it's all different. It brings all different perspectives together to talk about these experiences. Something like that.
Something like that. Okay. Period Matters is a book with over 50 different perspectives, which are intersectional and covers a range of voices from artistic to entrepreneurial, and it aims to bring out the diversity of voices which are often not part of the mainstream discussion on menstruation. Is that still too long?
No, I thought that was really good. But let's just say it one more time and just take a deep breath before you start, and then so we have a little gap, and then it'll give the editor a little bit more time to just cut it up, you know?
Okay. Period Matters is a book which has over 50 different intersectional experiences, which include artistic voices, entrepreneurs, academics, and people from a range of different occupations. The aim was to bring out a diversity of voices, many of which are not included in the mainstream discussion of menstruation.
Beautiful. So good. And how long did it take you to collect all of the stories and edit the book and put it all together? Can you talk us through the process a little bit?
Yes, it took me 2 years, and this was during COVID. So although I had an initial list of who I wanted to have in the book, there were challenges of geography, of remote locations, of internet outages, people, being swamped with their own personal issues because of the COVID virus. So it took about 2 years, but I think that okay, let's just do that again.
Yeah, try again. Go
Okay,
ahead.
let's try again.
Take a deep breath. No rush.
Okay. The book took 2 years to compile, and it happened during COVID. So there were challenges of, overcoming internet connectivity, remote geographical location of some of the contributors. They had their own personal circumstances which they had to deal with. So it was just about collecting all the stories and compiling them and trying to make it as authentic and as honest as possible.
Beautiful. And do you have a story or piece of art that's included in the book that's your favorite or that you would want to highlight? Or maybe if you don't want to choose a favorite, you could talk about a couple of the different stories that are in the book. One of
the pieces of art that stands out in the book the most is the dance piece. We commissioned a menstrual dance for the book, and we asked the dancer to choreograph the steps herself to reflect her experience of menstruation. And she commissioned a piece of music to reflect her dance steps. So what we have is actually a piece of music and choreography to reflect the dancer's menstrual cycle. And she painted her feet with red paint, so when she dances in the room, you can see the footprints on the floor, and it's her way of reclaiming the space and saying the space belongs to women, and there's no shame in menstruation. And the dance actually was shot in an office space, which is, you know, where patriarchy is most prevalent in South Asian contexts. So she was pushing back against that and saying, these four walls are our space, and we will, I'm sorry, I made a mess there.
Oh, don't worry. Let's try it again. So basically, she did the dance in the office, which is the most patriarchal space in the South
Asian context.
And what was she doing by performing it in the office? She was pushing back.
She was
against
pushing
something.
back against institutional structures which want to keep women out of work, which want to dominate.
Sorry, Claire.
Sorry.
Just take a deep breath, and then we'll start that sentence again. And you
Okay.
can just say, so what she was doing by performing the dance there, you'd have to kind of like lead us in
Sure.
a little bit.
Okay.
Just 1 sec, guys. 1 sec. Can you hold that curtain so that it doesn't flip? Cut up on aisle. All right.
Okay. What she was doing by performing the dance in an office space was pushing back against those institutional structures that want to keep women out of the workplace and who want to shame women's bodies and to say that this is our space too, we have a right to be here. That's what she was trying to do. And in the dance, she wore her mother's outfit. So she was also hearkening back to her mother and the divine feminine and the creative potential of women. So it was quite a powerful statement. It's one of my favorites in the book.
Amazing. And tell us about some of the other stories that are in the book that stand out to you.
One of the other stories in the book that really struck me and moved me as important, because these are voices that we don't really often hear about, was when I interviewed the homeless women who are living outside a shrine in Multan. And they had no access to proper sanitation or proper water facilities. And I asked them what they did during their period, and they said they used ash from the shrine. They made it into mud blocks, and that's what they were using.
Whoa.
So that was quite shocking for me. Another